Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. This one's going to be on Minecraft on 1.20.1. Go to multiplayer, direct connection, but in this server address, join server. And then now to get into the correct one, you can either go into, so you're going to see this compass, main menu, go to the campfire, and then attempt to find overworld RPG. It's a shield icon. And then you can either press that. If you can't find it, well, after you actually do this, it should say recent servers, and then it'll do overworldrpg if you played that last. Or you can do /join. And for instance, that'll work too. Now, of course, you don't spawn where I spawn, since I was playing 3 seconds ago before I decided to make this video. You'll spawn, like, this is the area you'd be around where you see him, and you're gonna start naked, so you're basically gonna be spawning, killing enemies like that. Spawning right around here, and that's also gonna spawn if you die. You get zombie flesh and all that. And with the desert flesh, which you get from the desert husks, desert zombies. Yeah. And it takes levels, like level 3, level 7, level 4. Let me ask you, those only give 1 XP, so too slow. You go from there, here, past this tree, past the oasis. I think that's the oasis. Past this villager, we'll be covering him later. He's very important. Past that little thing, you'll see these chests here. You up to around 16, 15, maybe 21 XP. Now I don't know how to get the ones behind these chests, so I don't know how to get those ones. I don't think you can because there's so much for show to tempt you to try to get them. So yeah, basically, once you have all the sand armor and basically all this stuff from there, and you're level 7, you're gonna have to be level 50 to fight the first boss. 128 for the Dead Bush Hoe, 64 Dead Bush for the enhanced Dead Bush. Oh, the reason why I'm telling you this is because if you go over to the little village, you're gonna see healer, 64 desert flesh. So once again, you grind over there for the desert flesh for all of this at the spawn. And 64 desert flesh for the first hit one. And then once again that stack of dead bush for the potion of healing 2. And then the compact sandstone potion of healing 3. Now, I will tell you how to get this at a later date, just a little later. So with that sand armor that you needed to get, you can get the desert paladin armor. Now, to use the ability, you have to press F. And I'm going to now show you how to get the compact sandstone. But first, you're going to want to get the Dreadword Saber, all of that. And yes, this is a not a one-time use thing, so you can use it infinitely as long as the cooldown's off. So I'm expecting you now have the Paladin full set, the number 2 of Potion Healing, and the Dreadword Saber, so we're past that stage. And then, if you remember this villager that I said I'll be covering later, with a stack of dead bush, we need a stack of dead bush, not a whole, like, 64, just one. 32 desert flesh, weak sandstone, And then for 64 of this, you can get sandstone pickaxe, which is also a pretty good way to get XP. So is that with the hoe. And with 32 compact will give you compact sandstone, which is how you get a compact sandstone. Now I'm expecting you to have the armor from there, the weapons from there, the mobility from there, and then the weapon from there. So basically now all you have to do is, I'm also expecting you to have the potion of healing 3. So from this little cave, go in here, and I'm expecting you now to have level 50, which means fighting the first boss. Now for potion of healing number 4, you're going to be needing 64 sun essence and potion number 3. Potion of healing number 3. And you see how my sun essence is 19? Wait, no. It's pretty easy. Now it's 26. It varies, and it can give you weapons like the desert staff and stuff like that. And some of them like can be easy, some of them can be hard. Also, you can't use any mobility, as you can see right there. And eventually, you'll sometimes see a villager. You'll sell different things depending on what room you're in. Sometimes the potion of healing number 4. I think you'll sell that twice. The first boss is by standing on these beacons. So either you need a bunch of starters like you, same gear, same weapons, or you're gonna need one really strong player, and then maybe if they're not your friend, you just ask to do 45 damage. He will around like 6 or 5 shot you. Maybe 7 if you're lucky. He has a series of attacks. Nothing too special. I mean, they're all dodgeable. I mean, there's an attack where it flies around. All you have to do is just go around. Yeah, he'll shoot stuff at you sometimes. Though, you just have to get it far away sometimes. Yeah. Dark Storm. It's hard to see it. Just made me move around. Hope he doesn't hit you. Any other boss. So basically, it's gonna take a few attempts, but once you have the full armor, the Eldian staff, all that. If you're stuck in here or you get stuck in there, do this command. It will kill you instantly, though I do not die because I have an extra life. Okay, so that'll give you a better level cap, and that level cap will go to 150. It will not allow you to. It'll say max level cap has been reached. Fight the next boss to get it higher. And yes, you do have to kill it. So, yeah, now that we're going over here into the forest, which, for instance, the last boss was over there. You might see an ally, but by now you should have Wither. You're gonna want to equip all the titles so far. It should actually tell you that, and slash odds too. It has some directions. You'll see these two. Unstable essence for over there. The ally gives you stuff. These go up to around 100 XP, and if you get enough of them, you get XP constantly for a little bit. You want to run past that guy until you see his health bar go away, and then, well, sometime I'm gonna show you this. Per 120 magic dust, you get the magical blade, which summons a meteor, and you get the magic dust from those guys. They are pretty tanky. Like, they will probably end up taking all of your strength to kill. Nature essence drops from this guy. You're gonna have all the armor. It's probably gonna take a buddy around the same point in time as you. And I would suggest you get all of this. And basically, once you get all of that, if you kill him eventually, maybe solo, maybe with a friend, maybe like somebody else just swooped in and killed it real quick. Um, I'm hoping that you'll have one nature essence at least, maybe two. So, yeah. Explore magic dust, nature essence, fractured lithium, and then lithium, get from there. Lithium ingot, 32, 32. Lithium ingot, get the 32 from there. They respawn quite quickly. Lithium ingot, it's an uncommon drop from there. Yeah, so you're gonna need the full lithium, and then you're gonna need the lithium longsword taken. Oh, just gonna take all that, and then you're gonna wanna maybe now you can solo him with all your new items, but if you still like your healing item may need a buddy. So with 2 nature essence and 5 lithium ingots, which you get from 32 from over there. So now I'm expecting you to have all of this, which will take grinding, a lot of it too. Also, watch out for most of that, and sometimes that, since it will poison you, do damage, and then it'll go away after a bit. Now you're gonna see the healer, the graveyard over there, boss over there, lithium part over there. There's a giant tree next to it, a giant ball in the sky. Number 4, I told you how to get that with the Sun Essence, 64 of it, and the potion number 3. Magic Essence, potion of healing 5, potion of healing 5 plus lithium, ingot, nature essence, light gem. You get the light gem from the next boss. So now you should have by now you should have VIII. If we go right over here, you see where the house is? Where you got your past healing item. You're gonna go see this giant tree again. Now, you're gonna need level 90 plus, or level 100. For this, Boren the Light Mage. Yeah. And you're gonna see this. He is pretty hard. With the Ascending Light, basically the same attacks, except he's stronger, more health, with 5,000 beams of light. Basically the same attacks, except with the more health, more damage. And he has an attack that closes in. He may not use it right now, but basically lightning strike will go in and then it'll stop for a second. You want to get as far away as you can from it. Once it stops for a second, it looks like it's about to hit you or go in the middle. So yeah, he will dodge all attacks. Yeah. And then he'll go in the next fight. He'll have less health. He'll have double less health, but in return for damaged. So yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of starters like you, or yeah. And then you're gonna eventually have the Light Blade, Steel Falcon, and Light Armor. Once again, to activate the ability, it's F. It will take a while to come back. Next boss, which takes level 110, which is also the requirements for your armor. Orion armor, and the Dark Blade is what you should get from there, on top of the ball. Yeah, Orion is on top of there. And basically the same boss keeps on trying to fight you. Though Orion is a bit harder just for the fact that it's... Well, let me show you. It has much more health. Basically, you're doubling the damage. Like, remember his second phase? If you thought that was hard, we're looking at double damage, double health from here. And, for instance, this, if you use it, 1 second, are you gonna use it? No, yeah. You'll have this one attack that's actually undodgeable. I don't know why it exists. You did damage. Want to use it? No, of course he doesn't. Nope, of course you don't come down. Yes, that attack. For some reason, it's undodgeable. Unless you get out of the radius. Then it's basically undodgeable. I don't know. It can catch you off guard sometimes, so. And let's just go real quick. His next phase will have 5,000 more health, I believe. It sometimes may take a second. Once again, group of starters or someone to carry you. Orion the Dark Lord. He does that one attack that's really hard to dodge less. Which is why I like this phase a lot better. Yes, he, as you can see, does less damage, kinda, in return for the more health. Now, as you can see, he does a lot of damage, doing around 30-20 damage. And once you have the full Orion set, and the Dark Blade, you're gonna go all the way over here. From, well, there. So I'm gonna expect you to have healing number 5 from there. From Light Gem. First boss, third boss, second boss. First, second, third. He gives 1 too. Though, if I go here, but there's nothing else basically except behind her. It takes level 220 to access the next area. And you'll see, these guys, they have less than 5,000 health, but they have more health than 3,500, so they're on 3,800 health. A lot of health. They more commonly drop blue flames than red flames, but once you have the red flame and the blue flame, you can either get more health and total 50, or you can go much better grinding and get the red flame and the blue flame. Now, if you go into this room, which looks like you're about to find a boss room, for if you get another set of those two, you get Flaming Hilt and Combat Blue Flames, Combat Red Flames, with the Flaming Hilt, and total you get the Phoenix is Might, pure red and blue flames for 64 of them for Compact Blue and Compact Red. You get the pure Blood Flame from here, and then the blue flame from there. Pure blue flame. Don't get this unless you're doing sort of grinding for these two. There's the Phoenix Guard stuff. There it is for you. And then if we go into here, I'm expecting to have all the stuff from there. Yeah, there's also Slash Daily, but you know, that's beside the point. For Phoenix Heart, two of them, you can get this one. So basically, if we do slash ah, then go to 1,000 to about 5,000, and the blade goes for around 10,000 for some reason. Buy high, sell low. Blue for the healing. Yeah, I was just buying it straight up. So now you're around. You should be around my point. You don't have to have this, or you should actually have this from the Oregon. I think that's where you get it from. And if we go over here, you're gonna see this guy. Very, very hard boss. You're gonna need all four me's technically yeah. This boss is hard because one, he has like one easy attack. He does almost all your all your health. He has 70,000 health. He has over like 70,000 health. Thunderbolt Rain, undodgeable attack. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that. There is actually no way to dodge that. It does a lot of damage. That goes through walls. Really, really hard to dodge. Thunder Wheel does quite a bit of damage. Sometimes a glitch where it goes in front of you by one block. But you have to hide behind there until that ends unless you want to get some sneaky shit damage. And once again, Lightning Blast. Very, very hard attack to dodge. And how much damage it does. Oh, that one does no damage, and he never hits it. So basically, he stands still, free damage. Yeah, he likes to combo you. I'd recommend comboing him before he combos you. Though that wouldn't make sense. So yeah, very, very hard boss. 3 phases. One where he gets all of his minions around 2,500 health, I think, maybe 50. And then his final phase, I think, gets around 10,000 health, 100,000, somewhere there. And he does less damage. So yeah. Third phase is actually probably the easiest phase, in my opinion. So you're basically gonna wanna always, like, instead of just like saying, oh, please help me, I want loot as well, just in general do your damage, and then like just have the cap go break free. And I think that's around it. Remember to like and subscribe, and that's about it. See you in the next